Real leaders realize the mission and vision is always greater than them. And they empower others to achieve great things through the art of expanding leadership. Leaders know that to create prosperity, they can't do all the things all the time. Instead, they find good people, put them on their team, and let those people do what they're good at so that the whole team can succeed and that success is sustained, far beyond one person or one leader. I travel all around the country, and I'm the keynote speaker at leadership conferences at a lot of college campuses. And I will meet with leaders of student groups on those campuses, and they are passionate go-getters. They're enthusiastic. They're passionate about their club or their group. And they're so proud to be that leader. And some of those club or group leaders will find me after the conference, say something like, hey, Mr. Quiggle, I want to tell you about my group, what I'm doing as a leader. Membership is the highest this club has ever been since I've been the leader. We've had the biggest events this year since I've been the leader. We've had the most registrations, the biggest fundraising numbers, the most this, the most that. And then I'll just say, oh, that's great. And we'll be talking, and I'll say, very interesting. Now tell me about your group. What does it stand for? What projects are you working on? What kind of events do you host? Oh, and by the way, and I'm just curious, what year are you in school? And most of the time they answer, I'm a senior. And then we part ways. Too often, and there's a real leadership lesson in the story. When I come back to the campus the next year for that same leadership conference, I'll ask someone, what happened to that young woman I was talking to last year? How's that campus club doing? And sadly, too often the response to that question is, oh yeah, Mary, she graduated. The club she led, they don't really do much anymore. The groups fall apart after the leader graduates and leaves. Come on, is this good leadership? No, because that person did not have the mindset to find someone to replace her. She didn't pick, 2 or 3 people to take over once she was gone, to take under her wing, to teach them about what she was doing. She probably tried to do everything herself. So no one knew what to do when she left. And she certainly didn't inspire others to be passionate about the cause over the long run. See, real leaders paint the vision. And they show everyone around them their role in that vision and what everyone gets out of it. And then that leader turns the club over to them. They also learn what their unique gifts are, talents and passions. And then they give them the opportunity to use those unique talents, those unique gifts, and that passion to be part of achieving the vision. So you, as the leader, have to find good people. I'm going to tell you what this looks like for me as a leader in my business. I have a dream interview, okay? And I'm just going to share it with you. When I'm looking for the people to help me build my company, my dream interview is what I like to call LSDD. Remember that, LSDD. If someone was ever to come into my interview and I say, okay, tell me about yourself. This is my dream, by the way. If they would say to me, Mr. Quiggle, I'm going to be loyal to you and loyal to this company, L. I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to be here 100%, mentally, physically. S, show up. I will be drama-free, D. And I'm going to do what is expected of me and maybe even show some creativity along the way, other D. When that happens, I would literally drop to my knees, tears streaming from my eyes and say, how much do you want and when do you want to start? Because the reasons people get fired are because they aren't loyal. They don't show up every day. They're filled with drama and they didn't do what their resume said they could do. So first, when you are in a leadership position, these are the types of people that you want to surround yourself with. And 2, when you go to get your first job, and every job after that, this is the type of person, the type of leader you want to be. Loyal, somebody who's going to show up every day. Realizing, by the way, it's showtime. Somebody who's drama-free, and that you'll actually do what you say you're going to do. Now, once you, as the leader, find those good people, you need to figure out what motivates them, what makes them tick, what is meaningful to them. See, people may want to be part of a campus club because they're lonely. They don't have a lot of friends and they're looking, for friendship. Check. You as the leader make sure that they get that type of fulfillment in your club. Some people might really like the spotlight. They're motivated by recognition, praise. They want people to know what they're doing and that they're doing a good job. Check. You as the leader make sure that you give them public-facing responsibilities and you thank them in front of a lot of people. Back to the campus groups falling apart when the senior leader graduates and leaves. That leader had an I mentality. Real leaders realize the vision is bigger than themselves. They find good people. They figure out what motivates those people. They feed those motivations. And they have a we mentality when it comes to building something great.